Hello everyone and welcome back to the Podcasters Podcast. My name's Louie and today we're going to be addressing how to record a call to action. So it's first probably best to outline what is a call to action in the first place. Well, a call to action is asking someone to do something. It's a call to do an action, okay? So this can be as simple as liking, subscribing, following, rating, any of that jazz. So first of all, think about what it is that you're doing and what it is that you want your audience member to do. And the thing is with the CTAs, you can't ask them to do too much. You've got to make it easy, clickable, one thing, one simple step, which is why a lot of clients and a lot of podcasters and YouTubers just stick to the fundamental rate my show. So, on an audio platform like Spotify or Apple or something like that, there'll be a rating system, 5 stars out of 5, leave a comment, all of that, just review my show. Okay, on YouTube, you want to subscribe, you want to leave a comment, and you want to like. Those are the main, most common examples of something that, your audience can do for you. However, it goes a bit deeper than that. And obviously, some people, I don't want to say most, but some people are making a podcast for a reason, that they want to be able to push something. They're either selling something or promoting something or doing something. And, whether that's a book that you've written or a show that you're making or a website or a course or whatever. Okay. So you want to think about, how are you going to get your audience to do that one thing? So in that example, if it's a course, let's say, the course will be living somewhere on a landing page through a ClickFunnels or something like that, and you just want them to visit the description and click a link that you've put there. Other ways of doing it is you could have like cards coming in at the top of the frame. On YouTube, you can kind of edit that in. You can have little pop-ups and things like that, but mainly we want them to go to where we want to go. So think about what it is that you want to do, but make it easy for them. Make it really simple, especially if they've clicked on something. What are they doing then? Are they putting in an email address? Are they signing up to something? Are they buying something? All of that takes a few extra steps. A call to action needs to be simple. Okay, so you want to start a podcast, but you don't know how. First of all, like and subscribe and have a look around the channel. There's lots of useful videos to help you on your way to starting, scaling, and thriving in your podcast career. Also, did you know that we run a 3-day event over here in Peterborough called the Podcast Profit System? Come join us in a room of like-minded individuals, meet the progressive team, learn how we do things, and there's a free lunch thrown in as well. All right, let's get back to the video. So I want to record a call to action right now with you guys, if that's okay. So a few things that I need to consider. Well, first of all, I need to consider what it is. Okay, so the reason for this podcast and the reason for all of what I'm doing here today is to get people to know about the company, which is Disruptive Media, and I want them to also come and work with us. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? If you guys came to work with me, I'd love it. Please do that. But my call to action is to go to our website just to learn more about what it is that we do. Maybe attend one of our 3-day events where you can come and learn how to do all of this in a room with loads of other people and get free lunch and all of that stuff. But I just want them to click that link. Okay, so I've got to think about, right, what am I going to say? How long does it need to be? Where is it going to go in my content? What's it going to look and feel like? All of that stuff. So in terms of length, a call to action should be really short and sharp. Like I say, it's got to be a really simple instruction. Click on something, visit the description, like, subscribe, review, dead simple, and don't try and get them to do too much. So I'm going to go with maybe like and subscribe or just click the link. I think I'm just going to go with click the link because the problem is I've got to sell this thing as well. I've got to give them a reason to do it. So I'm going to keep it dead simple, try and keep it to about 4 sentences, but with the main call to action being visit the link in the description to go to our website. Where is it going to go in our content? So once I've recorded this, it's a standalone thing. It exists separately to everything that I've recorded. And what I'm going to do in the future with every episode that I record, I'm going to edit it in to everything. So episode 1 will have the advert in it. Episode 2 will have the advert in it. Episode 3, etc., etc. It will be in both the audio and the video versions. So I need to make it usable in both of those scenarios. I need to not say anything that is specific to a platform. Fortunately, I can put this link in the description of both audio and video, so I don't need to record two. If you want them to do separate things on separate platforms, I would recommend recording separate call to actions. So I just want them to click a link in the description so I can sell it for a little bit, sell it for a few sentences, mention the course, mention, come into a room with loads of people, visit the event, talk to people, learn from our team, all of that, and then send them to the call to action, the link in the description below. It will come in, I reckon, around 5 to 10 minutes into every episode. Obviously, in the video version, I'll kind of launch into it and I'll cut myself in, and there might be some music to transition it through, and then we'll go back to the episode afterwards. It's good to put it in the first third of your content. This is something that annoys me, right? Is that people save all the call to actions till the very end. Don't do that, because people tail off of podcasts, people disappear over time. Most people won't make it to the end of your podcast and do what you want them to do. Sure, if they make it to the end, they're probably more likely to, unless they've fallen asleep whilst they're watching the video, which happens sometimes. I just fall asleep and then the whole video's gone by. So they're more likely to do it, but you want to get the most amount of people possible. So maybe do it in both places, right? Do it at the end when you're signing off. So at the end of this episode, I will say to you guys, go to the link in the description below to learn more about the course that we do. But I want this advert to come in early. Get the most amount of people possible, okay? Same in video as with audio, in the first third, maybe after something that's relevant or, after something really interesting, just butt in when you've got everyone's attention and just tell them what you want them to know, okay? So let's have a go at recording it now. Okay, let's go. Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying the video so far. Thought I'd just jump in to tell you that if you really love what's going on here, I want to start it differently. So you want to start a podcast, but you've got no idea what to do. Well, first of all, like and subscribe and have a look around the channel. There's lots of really good videos that we've got on this channel showing you how to start, grow, scale, monetize, all of that jazz. So like and subscribe and have a look around. Second of all, we have this 3-day event called PPS, Podcast. So you want to start a podcast, but you don't know how. First of all, like and subscribe and have a look around the channel. There's lots of useful videos to help you on your way to starting, scaling, and thriving in your podcast career. Also, did you know that we run a 3-day event over here in Peterborough called the Podcast Profit System? Come join us in a room of like-minded individuals, meet the progressive team, learn how we do things, and there's a free lunch thrown in as well. All right, let's get back to the video. That was a good take. I'll do one more. I'll do it to this camera now. So you want to start a podcast, but you're not sure where to begin. First of all, like and subscribe and have a look around our channel. There's lots of useful resources. So you want to start a podcast, but you're not sure how. First of all, like and subscribe and have a look around the channel. We've got lots of really good resources for you. So have a look. So you want to start a podcast, but you're not sure how. First of all, like and subscribe and have a look around the channel. We've got lots of really good resources and videos to help you start, scale, and grow your podcast. Second of all, did you know that we do a 3-day event here in Peterborough called the Did you know that we have a 3-day event? Did you know that we have a 3-day event here in Peterborough called the... What is it called? Did you know that we have a 3-day event here in Peterborough called the Podcast Profit System? Come and spend a day in a room of like-minded individuals, meet the progressive team, and learn everything to do with podcasting. Also, there's a free lunch included as well. Go to the link in the description to sign up and see what we are all about. Hopefully you can marry those two up in some way. That'd be great. Okay, so now we have a podcast CTA, which is fantastic. Well done. Congratulations. Amazing. Now we need to put it into our podcast. Now, like I say, we're going to splice it in at the third mark. There's a few other ways of doing it. So what I was talking about earlier, when you put it into the first third and you put it on YouTube and all of that, that's what we call a baked in advert. It's in the edit. It's not going anywhere. It's not moving. If I wanted to remove it, I'd have to go in and personally download the file, clip it out, put it back, whole hullabaloo. But a baked in advert is great because it's just what I want at the time, but you can't change it, which can be annoying. So there's other ways of doing it. And in podcast services, this is more of an audio specific thing. You can create what's called a dynamic advert. This is something that you upload separately to your episodes, and then the system, so we use Omni Studio or Buzzsprout, the system will plop it in at a point that either you dictate or it dictates, which means obviously it's dynamic. It can, it can exist and all of that, but then you can swap it out at a moment's notice. If you want to record something new or someone changes or whatever, you just want to get rid of it, you can click a button and it will do all of that for you for all of your episodes for all of time, which is brilliant. So really consider dynamic advertising, especially if, you're doing a call to action that's like a sponsorship or something, because sponsorships can change or they can come and go. So think about dynamic adverts and how you might utilize that. So that's kind of it for this episode. Now, remember, I like to end you with something that you guys can do for yourself. So I want you guys to record a call to action. And you might say, well, Louie, I'm not ready for that yet. I don't know what it is. If you don't have anything like a sponsor or a thing that you're selling or something like that, just do the basic call to action where you're asking someone to like and subscribe or rate your podcast. So remember, like and subscribe is more of a video thing. Rating and reviewing is more of a podcast thing. So think about what platform you want to be on and just record something. Obviously, you've got mine to look at if you need to. You can just quickly get ChatGPT to write you up a 3-sentence script if you want to. But think about what you're going to do and record a call to action for me. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Louie from the Podcasters Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe and visit the link in the description below to find out what we do here and maybe join a 3-day course with us. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.